Wednesday. I'm back. I've taken some days off, but we are back and we are going to jump right into it. We don't got a lot of time to waste today. All right, so we had AEW Blood and Guts last Friday. Let's see, AEW Blood and Guts, and that was bloody and gutsy. But it was right after Forbidden Door, so it was a little back to back, a little different. Let's see. Let's see what that has set up for tonight and an AEW Dynamite tonight. Let's see. Let's get on my webpage real quick. Alright, let's see. We got some results from Rampage on Friday. Blood and Guts was Wednesday. Rampage was Friday. That's right. So tonight, let's see. I want to find out. All right, I'm trying to figure out what's coming up for Dynamite tonight. We are in Rochester, New York. Let's see if I can pull up the thing and see what's going on. All right, before we get into AEW, we'll go ahead and jump into what happened on WWE Raw on Monday. Over the weekend, there was Money in the Bank, where Liv Morgan won the women's Money in the Bank briefcase and cashed it in on Ronda Rousey at the end of the match, becoming the new Women's SmackDown champion. The winner of the briefcase on the men's side was Theory, and he's Vince McMahon's little brainchild, so I don't know what the plan is for him, but it's kind of annoying that he won that. 4th of July, John Cena was back in town, so everyone's going to give him his flowers, except for Theory. Let's see. They try to set up a few things coming in for WWE. They're setting up Theory's going to challenge. He's the Money in the Bank champion, Money in the Bank briefcase holder, so he can challenge any champion that he wants to. Normally, that's the WWE champion, but I don't think that's necessarily where it's going. He came out and told Lashley who's the new US champion, that he wants that title back. We'll see where that goes. The Mysterios had a match with Judgment Day, little feud there. Ray pulled the old classic Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero move, lie, cheat, and steal. They got the win. AJ Styles defeated The Miz. They put in a match together between Liv and Bianca Belair versus Carmella and Natalya, the two champions from both brands versus two people from both brands. Obviously, Liv and Bianca won that. They're not going to have the champions lose. Seth Rollins defeated Ezekiel with a curb stomp. They had a match going on between Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus, honestly, I forget who they even fought. Oh my god, it was Alpha Academy and probably Theory, and then they had Gunther over R-Truth. R-Truth was dressed up with the United States stuff, so it was British versus U.S. thing and try to make Gunther a heel. And then Becky Lynch fought Asuka in a no holds bar match where Becky Lynch rock bottom Asuka to a table, earning the victory on that. But I feel like, in my personal opinion, I don't pay attention as much to Raw. They have very few storylines that are actually like, I don't know, that I actually pay attention to. I'm interested in Pat McAfee being on WWE because he's a commentator, but he had the match with Theory at WrestleMania and Vince McMahon, and he's really close with Vince, and it's interesting to me that like Vince likes him so much. He was at the UFC event with the McMahons and Triple H, like different, but yeah, I don't know. Reigns, Brock Lesnar, that stuff's kind of intriguing, but I'm more of an AEW guy, if I'm just gonna be perfectly honest. I don't feel like the WWE puts together matches that are super intriguing, or there's not a lot of storyline, things don't last very long. Like those matches that we just talked about, none of them are really like intriguing. Like you have like, oh, we're gonna put this champion tag together for this non-match that doesn't really mean much, and like it just doesn't fucking do well. I don't know, it's just a bunch of matches that don't have any real meaning connection. I don't know. It's just kind of lame in my opinion, but it is what it is. I'm more of a AEW Dynamite kind of guy. Let's see if I can find out any information real quick on that. See, I'm way more into the AEW. I'm just not gonna lie. It's just got better storylines, better talent, in my opinion. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, well that's interesting. Well, they say there's at least 2 matches coming into tonight. Wardlow is challenging Scorpio Sky for the TNT title, which is gonna be great. I don't know, Wardlow's a beast, and then also Jon Moxley's defending the AEW World Championship against Brody King, who won that Eliminator on the other day. So that's going to be interesting. I don't really know what else matches are on there for tonight. Let's see if I can find it, the match card. Thunder Rosa and Tony Storm. Thunderstorm. It's a great name. See if I can find anything else that's going on, and then we'll wrap this thing up and just go ahead and post this up live. Brody King, dude, That was weird to me. I'm not even gonna lie. We'll jump right into that real quick. I'll get that thought out there real fast. Brody King winning the elimination thing, becoming the next challenger for the AEW World Championship, I thought was strange. The fact that he's not even the leader of his own faction and he's challenging for a title is a little different. And the leader of his faction, Malachi Black, was fighting for the TBS championship, which is cool, but how are you going to have the leader of the faction fighting for a secondary belt, not win it, and then have the second member of that faction fight for the title, the world title, with no real background between John? He doesn't like hurt John or said anything, or they don't have a real friction to make that like a real controversy or a real adversary. So I think it's a little strange. I think it's odd that that's part of the thing, but at the same time, he's a beast. So we'll see what happens with it, I guess. Oh, it's worth. Eesh. So it's Scorpio Sky and Wardlow in a street fight for the title. So if it's a street fight, Wardlow's not winning, unfortunately. He should win. He's supposed to win. He probably will be winning. But when you have a street fight, that means there's no holds barred, which means if Scorpio Sky is in it, Ethan Page and Dan Lambert and all of the American Top Team are going to be around. There's going to be some interference. There's going to be a cheap shot. There's going to be some cheating, for sure. Maybe they'll do it where like there's a bunch of cheating and Wardlow can overcome all the cheating and become the champion, and boom, nice pop. But where do you go from there? I don't know. I feel like you can kind of delay this a little, get another round in if you can like have Wardlow winning the match, have the bad guy, the champion, steal the victory, keep the belt. They do another match inside like a cage or something where they are not allowed. You know what I mean? You gotta like keep it going. I don't know. That's what I think might happen. Let's see. They got, ugh. We'll get a little bit more insight on Christian Cage and Luchasaurus turning heel, which we all knew Christian was at some point, but I don't know. Which that can make a good storyline too. So like, they can do a couple different things with that, really. Obviously, you can have like Christian versus Jungle Boy, and you can have the influence of Luchasaurus. You can have Luchasaurus versus Jungle Boy. You can have, and then eventually have somewhere where down the line, Luchasaurus then turns his back on Christian and joins back up with Jungle Boy to help him. Has to come full circle, and it'll be a great pop and a great story for the crowd, I'm sure. Butcher and the Blade versus Swerve in Our Glory, which is Swerve Strickland and Keith Lee. I don't really know. I don't really know what their plan is for that. I don't really know. I don't really see where that goes. We'll see. Butcher and the Blade are their thing. They're not going anywhere. They're solid. Swerve in Our Glory. Swerve and Keith Lee, they're probably going to break up at some point and have some kind of conflict, but I don't know what they're setting up there. You got Thunder Rosa and Toni Storm versus Nyla Rose and Marina Sharif. Thunderstorm's going to win that for sure. You can't have the champion losing, even though Nyla Rose needs to fight for the title. I don't know what the hell they're doing with that. She's a beast and too scary not to have in the championship picture, in my opinion. And then let's see, we've got Jon Moxley and Brody King for the AEW World Championship. So yeah. So probably this is just a booster to probably booster Brody King's stock in AEW. Let the audience know how good of a worker he is and how strong he is and what kind of competitor he will become if he's out there every day. And having to go up against Jon Moxley, who everyone respects as the best probably in the world, that'll be a great way to build them up. They got a lot of other storylines that they're not working every single week, which is good because you need your guys to get a little healthy. So there's a lot of talent that's not necessarily in the storyline. I know Miro was talking a lot of Jung. He still got the Chris Jerichos, and I have a feeling we'll see Kenny Omega at some point. I have a feeling that they're setting that up for John and Kenny in a AEW championship match. I have a feeling that it's gonna get intense. But one of the things that they could do possibly is have Kenny come back and be attached to the Bucks and a faction where they will fight the Blackpool Combat Club, and there'll be different titles available in that, tag titles, AEW World Championship, maybe more. Who knows? I don't even. Yeah, because Yuta has a Ring Honor title, and there's a bunch of different things that they could probably do with that. And I'm sure Kenny's gonna come back at some point, and he will be definitely in the championship picture. So, okay, wasn't a little bad wrap up. We kind of went through what happened last week. We got AEW tonight, Dynamite on TBS, and then Friday will be both Rampage and SmackDown, which I'm not going to preview those. We will wait till next Wednesday, and we'll recap what happened on the past week for AEW and what happened on the past week for SmackDown, and then Raw on Monday. That way we catch both. I can react from... AEW is a little longer because I'm reacting from Wednesday, Friday, and then coming right back around to Wednesday, which is fine because we can preview what's coming up tonight, which is awesome. But then Friday and Mondays for WWE, we'll recap that shit too. All right, cool. All right, that was Wrestling Wednesday. I'm sorry I wasn't here on the 4th of July and I didn't do Talking Tuesday, where we're trying to just, be motivating and keep it going. For any of you who did need motivation on Monday, keep your head up, keep pushing, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that stuff, just so I gotta start saying it. Eventually I'll have to say it. So, peace, have a good day.